All right, good evening, everybody. James here, and this is our nightly recap of the Small Account Challenge. We are on day 31. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what it feels like right about now. We just can't keep to stay above that $500 balance, but we're getting there, right? So today, after yesterday's double loser, we started off with about $472 and some change, and took two trades today. First trade I took was actually getting back into VNQ. I took that trade at about 650 this morning, and let me get it up over here. So I was watching VNQ, it had kind of get gapped up a little bit like most of the market did this morning, and it was in a nice little squeeze, a lot of energy coming in, and just kind of sitting here on the 15-minute chart and the VWAP. So I decided, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take calls here, and I took the November 15th 92 calls, paid actually 233. I got a better fill than what I was bidding on. And I was actually just looking for it to retest high a day. That would have gave me right around 10% or just shy of it, because I got in about here. Unfortunately, it just dropped. No news, nothing. It just went ahead and tanked. It finally recovered about mid-morning, and then rode VWAP the rest of the day before entering a squeeze at the end of the day. So this trade, I am not out. I am barely down. We're down about $16, just under 7%. So I'm gonna hold this one. I really like the daily chart, as you can see here. It's been fairly bullish this whole year, and we've consolidated off its highs, and we were sitting right about the 8. A lot of buying pressure coming in with the squeeze and some energy. So I have no problem holding this overnight. So hopefully tomorrow, we open good and we can get out for 10 or 20%. All right. Next trade I took was CGC. Now, CGC, I am ultimately bearish on this trade, but I took calls on it. So you can see here on the daily chart, CGC's just been going down. But today, much like the rest of the market, it was up and it was trending above the VWAP. And on the 5-minute, it ended up in a squeeze. It had, squeezed up and started showing some upward momentum. So I went ahead and I played it off the 2-minute entry here. When it dropped back down off this run up, I took this one and I took calls. Took the October 25th 19 calls for $1.41. And all I wanted was it just to maybe run back up for quick 10%. I was just looking for a retest, a high a day. And it about fired immediately, but it was only about 2.5–3% up here. And it just played this sideways game all day, as you can see. Rallied up a little bit, but just pretty much I was sitting at anywhere between -2% and +2 to 3% the whole day. Finally started to rally here in the end of the day, and I filled right here at 10% for $1.45. And I'm sorry, not 10%. For an even trade. I just wanted to get out of it because the overall trend is bearish. I did not want to risk this overnight hold because I was long calls. So I ended up setting it up to break even on this trade, and I sold it for 3 pennies more than I got it. Walked out with 2.8%. Pretty much just scratch trade. So ending the day with one swing trade, VNQ here. Our net liquid now is about 457. So we'll see how we end the week, and we'll go from there. That is it. Thank you, everybody, and have a fantastic night.